band assisted pull-ups are without a doubt the best beginner pull-up progression. I will die on that hill, fight me. I mean, we can't do a pull-up, and yet with the band we can rep them out for fun. But therein lies the problem, right? What if we can do loads of pull-ups with the assistance of the band, but the moment it comes to taking the band away, we're left hanging like a... Today we're going to chat through why you're still so reliant on using bands in your pull-ups, even if you've weaned yourself down to the lightest band you have. The mistakes we go through here are absolutely trademarked, and I see them so often when it comes to trying to get people from banded pull-ups onto unassisted pull-ups. So let's make sure that you're not making these mistakes when it comes to your pull-ups. Okay, let's start with the most important. I'm not going to do that thing where I say, wait to the end of the video and you'll see what the most important thing is. We don't do that here. But this issue when it comes to our banded pull-ups is going to be what makes all the other issues so much more effective. And so with that context, we need to ensure that we're pausing slightly when we get to the bottom of our band assisted pull-up reps. Now you might be wondering, I can barely do one rep anyway. Why are you getting me to do pause reps? Isn't that more challenging? Short answer is no. Let me land. The reason for this is that we need to interrupt the stretch shortening cycle. Glad you asked. Oversimplified, when we stretch a muscle quickly, we activate the spindles in our muscle cells that subsequently tell our muscles to contract. Because of this, it means in reps where muscle length rapidly changes, we can produce more force than had we otherwise been doing the exercise without engaging the stretch shortening cycle. Now, why is this important in our band assisted pull-up reps? Well, with a band, the elastic-like reflex of the stretch shortening cycle becomes far more pronounced because the band, being elastic, is basically like a really giant spindle. If we're not careful, we can literally end up bouncing around on the band, which isn't only bad because we're not getting time under tension in that lengthened position, and so less muscle gain, but we just will never be able to produce the same amount of force to go back up the pull-up the moment we take the band away. The pause at the bottom will also do really good things to prevent us from swinging when it comes to using a band to support us in our pull-ups. And if that isn't enough, a third reason why we should be pausing at the bottom of our reps is that we're getting a little bit more time in the second to hardest part of the pull-up, i.e. the bottom, the hardest being actually getting our chin over the bar. And so when we add that short pause, I'm only talking 1 second, we don't need to be watching Lord of the Rings here. We train ourselves with becoming more familiar in pulling out of a dead hang for our pull-ups. Cali Crowd, this video is powered by my Couch to Pull-Up program, built to get you from absolute zero to doing pull-ups with confidence. Link will be down in the description below. Another reason why you're so dependent on bands when it comes to doing them for our pull-ups is that you're not hitting full range of motion. You'd be forgiven for thinking these banded pull-ups look okay, until you look at them from the side. This angle between the arms and the torso in our banded pull-ups is a problem. It tells me that we're not working on that lower part of the pull-up that we mentioned is so important earlier for pulling out of a dead hang, but also we would very much struggle to replicate this position without a band. Remember, the whole point of the band in our pull-ups is to help us perform the exercise that we can't quite do yet. If I took the band away and asked you to replicate the arm angle we saw earlier on each rep, this will be very hard to do, and it's simply not how we would perform our pull-ups without a band supporting us from the feet. And so it's no wonder that we struggle significantly more the moment a band is removed, because not only is the band not there anymore, but the range of motion we're trying to express ourselves without the band is far greater. Even when training with a band, our head should finish directly under the bar on every single pull-up rep if we're going to replicate the pull-up proper. Cali Crowd, make sure you are not wasting your time and that your banded pull-ups are actually assisting you. And if you want to understand how to use banded pull-ups as part of an arsenal of exercises to build great pulling strength, then check out this video right here.